The lateral diamonds are flying. One section poured overnight, another already in falsework. The compression ring is pushing deeper into south goal and north goal simultaneously. Anchor bolts are going into the mobility cores, and Tribuna is stacking up louver bracket supports day by day. Camp Nou is in full summer construction mode. Let's get straight into it. North goal delivered a genuine highlight today. The first louver slats have been placed in the false ceiling section of this zone. The anchor bolts were aligned some time ago, and bracket supports have been ready for a while, so seeing those first slats go in is a real milestone. 3 sections in this corner are expected to be covered, and the process has officially kicked off. On the compression ring, fresh pillar sections and phalange boxes arrived on site ready for the next lift sequence. Workers were active around the ring with falsework in place and elevated platforms moving along the upper sections. New pieces are expected to go up later in the day. In the midsection, workers were applying a black roller coat to the steel bracket frames, surface treating the metal ahead of anchor bolt installation. The painting phase here signals that anchor work is coming very soon. The lateral is the headline zone this update. The diamond section closest to the north goal corner was completely poured overnight. Yesterday, fully formworked. Today, the front panel stripped back to reveal finished concrete walls. The rear section still has formwork in place but is equally poured. In under 24 hours, an entire diamond wall went from formwork to finished concrete. Right next to it, the next section is already moving. Workers were placing falsework shoring beams across the pillar bases this morning, with a large crew on site. This section will be fully formworked within days. Further towards south goal, hydraulic hammerwork continues on the rebar stub preparation for the third diamond in this stretch. On the louver bracket side, steel beams are still being placed in the upper interior sections near the mobility cores, and a few bracket gaps remain. Elevated platforms are active and closing them out. Sandwich panel installation on the second level has not moved yet. Only the upper panels are in place. South goal had 2 key developments today. Anchor bolts have started going into the mobility core louver bracket section. Workers installing the first anchors on both the upper and lower rows. This is the stage directly before guide rail alignment and louver placement, making this mobility core the likely first location in the stadium where louvers go in around a sandwich panel section. On the compression ring, 1 new phalange box was placed since yesterday, and another lift was being prepared during filming. Crane slings attached, crew in position. At roughly 2 boxes per day, the ring is closing in on the halfway point of south goal and remains on track for full completion by end of August. Tribuna pushed forward on 2 fronts today. Bracket supports are now mounted across the central facade section, following the union installations of recent days. Workers were inspecting the newly installed supports, and the front is moving steadily along the bracket rows. This was the last zone to start this process, but it is visibly catching up. New sandwich panels were being placed on the upper section of the left mobility core during filming. A crew passing panels up to an elevated platform and slotting them in one by one. This core had been stalled for some time, so active installation resuming here is a positive sign. That is your Camp Nou update for today. The lateral diamonds are rising faster than expected. South goal anchor bolts are in. North goal has its first louver slats, and Tribuna is pushing forward on every front. If you enjoyed today's update, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more Camp Nou construction coverage. There is still so much to come at this stadium. Thank you for watching, and as always, Visca el Barça.